be too smart. I'm glad Ollie got the notes out before I did. Everyone else is bringing it and doing well, so...
Has he got cue cards?
They flip, mate, they flip like that. Quite good. Did it at work. Busy Friday. Yeah, I mean, so first of all, I think everyone knows that, but if they don't know, I'll probably tell them. The two's ended up winning the league. And to be fair, it's brilliant that in doing that, we also won the first trophy that our new club has won as well. So I think that probably deserves a big round. Yeah, and also it's going to be, I think, in a couple of weeks we're going to go to the SAL dinner and pick up the trophy and medals like we're 15 again and have a good time. So lads, get your tickets, everyone. If you're not going, then come along, it'll be good fun. I'm not going to go on too long, but this is my 4th season playing for Legacy Ibis and our new club, and I have fully enjoyed all of them. But this one has been completely different in the fact that we're winning games and we're turning up on a Saturday, and the chat around the club is about the team is let's go out and win, let's go out and see how many we can put past this team, which I've really enjoyed, and I hope everyone, all the 55 players that have been involved this season have enjoyed as well. I'm going to do JT proud and rattle off a few stats. 20 league games, we won 15 and drew 1 of the 20 games, so I think that's a great achievement, and we were undefeated in the league until mid-January, and that also involved a run of chalking up 10 wins on the bounce, which is bloody good going. So I want to thank everyone who was involved in that run, and I think it's also interesting to note that 6 of those games that we won by the old goal. So we properly ground results out. We weren't just steamrolling teams. We were going out there and we were winning games. Like I said, 55 players this year, but I think an even more telling stat is that 25 of the lads played 5 or more games for us. So it's been a constantly evolving team, but the benefit has always been a core nucleus of players that turned up every week. So I want to give a special mention. Clock watching already. I'm 2 minutes in. I'm only on page 2. I want to just quick shout out. Sorry. I just want to quickly mention Callum J, still here, Phil Jordan, Phil Obi, Pat, Ollie Lewis, and Timo. You're the guys that have been there and played at least 15 games throughout the whole season, being the spine of the team. So I want to thank you all for that. I've got a bit here about begging Timo to stay on next season, but he's not even here, so I don't think that's going to work.
Let's hope he does.
Apart from obviously the league season, we did well in the cup. I hadn't actually won a cup game for Ibis in the 3 years before, but we managed to get to the cup semi-final. Lost 1-0 away at Wearside Wands in a game that genuinely we were in and we probably shouldn't have lost. So I think that's brilliant, and that means to be controversial. We got further than the Wands did in that competition as well. I'll give you that one. But also on a serious note, I do want to mention, there was a pretty unsavoury incident halfway through the season involving Martin assaulting a referee, which is not what you want. And it was, to be fair, it was horrible to witness. It was embarrassing, and it's something that you should never, you never want to witness on a football pitch. But what made me proud was the way my lads reacted to that incident, and it was a 100% condemnation for his actions. And I think that just sort of undermined the whole thing of what this club is about. and I've said that wrong, our club is not about that sort of behaviour. You know? We go out there, we want to win games, but we want to be competitive, but we don't want to be assaulting. So well done.
That's the club motto now.
But no, I know, again, I just want to quickly rattle off, because obviously I've talked about how our season's been. You know, we went on the big run and we had a massive wobble. We lost people like Tris. I say we lost him. We went over to America, and he's been an Ibis legend for 10 years. And losing him was a big thing. But Olly mentioned it in a slightly different, more annoyed way, I think. But lads were coming up. People like Callum, people like Joe and. Ben and Barker coming down from the ones. It's just that whole thing of buying into something, and I think there's the opportunities. You can get a bit pissed off if you're not getting along in one team, or you feel you're in the threes, you should be in the twos. But I can only commend the guys that have come up when maybe they don't feel that they're a twos player, but they put it in, and we were in the trouble. We lost. Out there, we lost 2 games on the spin, 4 games to go, and it wasn't looking like we were going to do it. But we went on and we turned it around, and we started burying teams. And I've got to thank the lads that came in and did a huge job for us. So thanks for that. I also just want to have a quick mention to the BB Eagles lads. I know it's been a very sort of Ibis-dominated team this year, but the BB Eagles lads that have come in, especially at the start of the season. We had people like Jack Matthews, Mo, Stilo, and Dan, and that has helped us out immensely. I just think about when we played Lloyd's Warren on RSG, 3rd game of the season, 1-1, 90 minutes. Stilo, we get a throw in. I don't know. To be fair, I think it was about where we take our goal kicks. Stilo kicks the ball out, and he launches it, and Bobo gets on the end of it, and we win the game 2-1. And it was quality, and it just shows the sort of camaraderie of what this twos has been about all season. That's enough of me rambling. I'm going to move on to the awards. How are we doing, Ollie? I'm on about 7 or 8 minutes.
Fine, mate.
Good. Which one am I doing first? Are we doing managers? Okay, that's page 8. Managers Player of the Year. He is actually. He's also, he likes to talk a lot as well. Managers Player of the Year. For me, it's all about going that's a cliche, going the extra mile. At the start of the season, I made him my skipper. I heard rumours that he was unsure about playing again this year, so I thought I'd be get him involved, make him skipper. Ability-wise, also he's alright. And to be fair, he hasn't, since the start of the season, he hasn't let me down once, apart from when he went on a spa weekend with his missus. Didn't even deny it either. Actually, I can't believe I'm giving it to you. But on a serious note, I think you're the joint highest appearance player of the season, and also you brought in a lot of your mates as well this year, which has helped us out massively because they're all decent. So yeah, El Capitan, mate.
Just quickly, just before, obviously I know all these award ceremonies are behind the line are always about the players and what they've done this season. Not enough said about the managers. So, in all seriousness, Jack, you've dug deep this season. A lot of times, obviously, Thursday night scrambling around the players, Friday mornings, but you've given up a lot of your weekends. You haven't gone on spa weekends with misses. So. Go on, Jack!
Soppy bastard. Okay. Moving on to Player of the Year. Shut up, Luca. Stop serving him. I did have a bit in there about you, Luca, but I thought, no, he's had too much to drink. I'll get beaten up outside. Something about you and Joe Charles, but let's move on. Yeah, so players player of the year. For me, it deservedly goes to the man who scored 15 and 16 games for the Twos this year, and also scored 21 in 21 for the club as a whole. He's been superb all season, scored a bucket load of goals, assisted even more, to be fair, probably. And he's also done it with a certain amount of the South American flair that we've all come to love over the few years. It goes to Pat Baptista. He's so fit, isn't he? He's so fit. And yeah, just before I go, I just want to say a quick thanks to all the managers that have put in the graft this season, and also all the guys on the committee that have making this merger work. So I just want to say a huge thanks to everyone. So thank you.